Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Okay, now I think we're about good on selling that. Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we searched around Traverse Town for any information on what happened to the Destiny Islands and our friends, encountering the helpful shopkeeper Sid and the Heartless that attacked the island. Finally, we ended up in battle with Leon in a knockdown, all-out street fight. We managed to beat him, but ultimately collapsed in exhaustion. Leon and his ninja pal Yuffie here, however, brought us to the local hotel to keep the Heartless off of us for a bit and explain what's going on and what role we have to play in it. This time, we're gonna be getting into the thick of things to drive the Heartless out of Traverse Town, seeing as it stands that if this place goes, I can't imagine good things will happen for the refugees displaced here by the Heartless. So, I actually have just added a bunch of items. I did actually use up one potion off screen, or rather discarded it, because I wanted to be able to get a chest that I didn't last time, and I actually realized I missed a chest because I didn't see it before, but we'll get to that. We want to talk to Yuffie here. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try the next time you find a treasure chest or a door lock. As Yuffie says, we do have a chest that we can open here, so if we get up on this table, we get an elixir. A very useful item. I believe that restores all HP and all MP to one person. Before we actually talk to anyone else, we want to hit this clock. Or at least... Huh. Okay, yeah, we have to hit the clock from the side until it reads 7 o'clock. I believe that's, well, almost there. From doing that, a new chest has appeared on this side of the room that we can open for a mithril. Now let's quickly talk to Leon. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You best prepare yourself. Prepare myself? To fight for your life. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. You should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon!
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go.
Don't bother with the small fry. Find the leader. Let's go. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with the small fry. A new enemy has appeared, the Soldier Heartless, our first instance of an Emblem Heartless. These Heartless do gang up in groups like the Shadows, but not nearly in as large a number. They mainly attack by dashing at you. You can get a few extra tech points by parrying their attacks, and they do drop Spirit Shards. Aerial combos also tend to work on them pretty well. Now, if we go down to the end of the alleyway, well, we have more soldiers to deal with, but we can easily dispatch them. And unfortunately, we're still in combat, so we have to deal with this before we can open that chest. And that was a pretty good haul of spirit shards. We're definitely going to need those later. We can open this chest to get the potion that we missed before, and if we grab this crate, we can actually get this chest up here, which I knew that there was a second chest up here. I just couldn't find it because I didn't see it with the camera. It has a pretty stone. Again, only selling fire, but we can easily make do. As I had said with the Soldier Heartless, they are Emblem Heartless, and Heartless are mainly broken up into two categories. Pureblood, like the Shadows, which are natural Heartless, born when a person's heart is normally consumed by darkness. They are more plentiful, but they are generally weaker than the Emblem Heartless, which are abnormal Heartless, who contain captured hearts and are named for the emblem that they bear. They're usually more powerful than the Pureblood Heartless. Let's see, we want to... With that said, we want to return to the second district. We're going to clear out the Heartless here, or at least some of them. Every bit helps, I guess, you could say. And we actually want to go up these stairs, because if we can actually get up onto that roof, which unfortunately we have to deal with these Heartless first, and I figure we might as well clear out a good chunk of these guys. Let's see. Come on. Thankfully, I'm such a high level, it's really making clearing out these guys pretty easy. And we have to just take them out as quickly as we possibly can. Oh yeah, soldiers can also draw protect chains, which if I get the chance to, I'll probably put a second, since I can put 2 accessories on Sora, I'll probably add that, since might as well have something rather than nothing. Come on, let's take out these guys, Sora. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but can easily deal. I mainly wanted to come down here so that we could clear out enemies, so that for the bit of platforming that I have to do for a chest that we normally wouldn't be able to reach, but if we're careful, we can get it by using the attack to extend our jump just a bit. And, okay, that was bad. I just needed to jump there, so my mistake. Memory's a little off about this. Haven't tried getting it this way in a long time. So let's just... get up on the ledge. And that was my mistake. I need to press at the right time. Thankfully, there weren't that many soldiers to get in the way. Okay. Now if we can just get here, we can get a Mega Potion, which will basically do the same thing as a potion, but for everyone in our party, so basically it's just a potion right now. Now we want to... Well, first we're going to clear out these soldiers. Just randomly appeared. Now let's put on that second protect chain. Getting a little sick of these guys, so I may just ignore them after this bunch if there's any more that decide to crash the party. And I return to the first district. And you can see Leon here. The first district is secure. If you run into trouble, come back here. Yep, thanks to Leon, this place is now safe. The Heartless will no longer spawn here. And from Yuffie's little talk earlier, we know that we can open any lock with the Keyblade. So, we got a postcard from this safe. Now, the next thing we want to do here is actually head to another section of the first district to find Aerith, who we saw earlier talking to Donald and Goofy. If we talk to her, and this is the only time that you can do this, so I would suggest you do it. So you're the Keyblade Master. Please, be careful. Obtain another Mega Potion. Can be at least a little helpful. Now then, what to do next? Oh yeah. Well, if we try and go to the third district this way, we talk to Yuffie. The first district is all clear, but I don't know about the third district. Well, we're gonna have to make our way there from the second district, so back up this way we go. If you are playing along, but obviously not recording like me, I would suggest saving at this point, because there won't be another chance to do so. So Sid's shop, or the accessory shop rather, has a save point you can make use of. However, before we do, I did actually want to point out one other thing that was actually in the alleyway that we will want to make note of for later. So I'm just going to ignore these guys for a little bit. It's this grate over here with a red mark. We've seen a few marks like that on the ground. It'll be important later. In any case, let's head back to the second district and make our way to the third district. Maybe stop by the save point at the hotel just to get our HP back completely. I mean, I know it's not much, but seeing as we're going into an actual major fight, I want to be sure that we're set for what's to come. Okay, well, at least we're getting a bunch of spirit shards. We do need quite a bit of each material to craft everything that we're going to be crafting later on, so best to get it taken care of now. Okay, and I guess there's no healing here, so I guess I'll have to just make up the difference by defeating enemies on our way to the third district, so oh well. We're at full health, so we just need to ignore these guys and go to the third district like Leon and Yuffie suggested.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them to see.
Well, the Heartless have officially locked us in, but we are thankfully not alone. We have been joined by Donald and Goofy as party members for this fight. Should be rather helpful. And one thing I didn't mention about Lucky Strike is that it actually applies to every party member. Well, sorta. And here's the leader that Leon was talking about, our first emblem Heartless boss fight, Guard Armor. It is a giant Heartless made of 5 separate pieces, 2 hands, 2 legs, and a torso. You'll generally want to... They can be pretty deadly if you leave them all alone, so you'll want to be careful with this guy. My advice is to generally start by targeting the hands and getting rid of them as fast as possible. They can usually be the most destructive. Then focus on the feet. This can be a little tough if you're not as high leveled as I am. I would definitely recommend being at least level 10 before you take on this boss. Thankfully, all the limbs will drop HP orbs as soon as they're defeated, so it is pretty helpful. None of the limbs will come back, and the torso can't really do much without the limbs, so once you've taken care of them, it's an easy peasy fight. Taking the Brave Warrior.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh?
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
This boat runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the ice, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. You don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here. They've got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. Obtained 100 money. In the final mix versions, it is 500 money, so a bit more. Spend it as you see fit. And this is from Leon. This will only happen if you manage to beat Leon in your little boss fight earlier. Yep, an additional elixir. Good luck! I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Keep your spirits up. The gummy ship is outside that gate. You can teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship. Yeah, when the little notification there told us that, any of the normal save points that look like a giant circle on the ground of glowing lights is one that we can actually use to return to the gummy ship. The ones like the one that was in the hotel that is just two spiraling green swirls that come up out of the ground are temporary save points that you cannot use to leave the world. That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Attain the power of fire. Learn magic spell fire. Select magic to cast spells to cast quickly. Assign spells to shortcut buttons in the customize menu. Casting spells consumes MP. Using ethers or striking enemies replenishes MP. Now you can use magic too. Goofy, give him that other thing. What? You know. Oh yeah. Sora learned dodge roll. Activate abilities by equipping them. Kind of pointless considering at this point we have plenty of abilities that I've already equipped. Some abilities are used by pressing square, others work automatically. Equip them in the abilities menu, activating them requires AP. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay, is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. Well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. And with that, I think we're about finished up here. Next time, we'll be exploring Traverse Town to see what else we can do now that Donald and Goofy are in our party. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.